that could be a thing as well. I am looking forward. I am especially excited to see some of that new Samus style that we do see enabled by the ability to cancel the charge on the charge shot.
Yes, sir. We know that Samus does not need to fully charge that charge shot to get all its power. You can actually release it just a few frames before it reaches full charge to really get the most out of it, and you save some frames, and you get a mix-up. So yeah, Samus has a lot of tools to just play around with your mentality. The mental game is really important for these guys, and of course, BestNess is just going to try and chase you with that up B. I mean, I have seen that Peaky Thunder chase so many people over the tournaments, over these months of Wi-Fi metagame, and he is really the master of the Peaky Thunder, I would say. And by the way, I just remember, now that we were talking about Joker and Meme, I just remember that we were all 4 roommates over at Smash Vertex, so
yes,
just some fun anecdotes from that sick event. But yeah, now Vizard is at a slight disadvantage, but right as I say that, he gets a charge shot to BestNess's face, and we're pretty much even, so nobody can really claim the advantage any time.
Yes, of course, and that weight, that extra weight, is saving Samus and the edgeguard situation. Like, very nice by Vizard respecting that, but he didn't even try to go for an edge trap or anything like that. And BestNess is gonna take full advantage of his hitboxes, and also, of course, like, having a grab that kills is such a big privilege in this game. Oh, please no, just don't disconnect, please. And, well, as Vizard takes that stock as well, like, covering the ledge there. No! God damn it, I knew it! He was coming. Like, I started getting scared as soon as I saw him, like, going in slow-mo, and I'm like, no, please.
It happened. It just had to happen. We can't have a solid tournament, a solid stream over here, because we're always going to see some disconnects. And what's weird is that we have seen some players disconnect some fine sets. Like, Kiyosh's first set on stream was fine against Indigo, and then he went on to play Peaky Chris, a Ness player also, and they disconnected. And now we see BestNess and Vizard disconnect as well. So what's going on, guys? Is Ness just the poison for this stream?
I don't know. I wouldn't go, like, I wouldn't be so shy about it. Like, Ness is poison for more than, as a player, of course, not as a commentator. Ness is poison for more than just this tournament. But as a commentator, of course, I remain unbiased, and I actually really like seeing Ness. Like, I just don't like playing against that little psychic maniac. I just don't enjoy it, but watching him, an entirely different story. Like, I do appreciate everything that guys like BestNess bring to the table, and I was really looking forward to seeing that, especially also because Vizard was like, he was keeping up. He definitely, like, didn't take that long to also take that first stock from BestNess, and well, I was really interested in seeing, like, how he was gonna opt to use a charge shot, because of course, as Samus, you are trying, well, Dark Samus in this case, but you are trying to go for, like, mid charge, or like first part of the charge, to be able to combo at low percents. And I don't know just how side magnet heavy or just how shield heavy was BestNess gonna play in response, or if he just has some other way of dealing with that. So I was looking forward to seeing that, how it developed. But yeah, we are gonna see in game 2, I guess.
Hopefully we get to
Fingers
see game
crossed.
2. Yes, sir. Fingers crossed, changuitos, because we want to see that game 2 at the very least. Vizard won! Okay, so Vizard takes
Right.
game 1. That's already a bit of an upset, but I assume that BestNess has been taking measurements into his own hands. We're going to see his counterpick next. But still, props to Vizard. Like you said, he was actually keeping it quite even and even getting some advantages as well. Some really solid punish games and mix-ups. And we're going right back into Battlefield. No change in scenario, no change in stage, sorry. But if they're going into it so fast, I guess BestNess was actually getting some ideas and he just wants to apply those. Oh, no, never mind. No, cancel that. We're actually going to see some counter picks. Oh, no, it's just a switch.
I don't know what's going on. Perhaps they just wanted to take a little more time to get ready for the match. But Vizard taking game number 1, and this is still, guys, I'd like to remind you, best of 3 is the first round of losers top 8. And well, here in Battlefield, BestNess is trying to show us why it's his namesake. I mean, he quite literally is the best Ness on the planet, so that is working out for him quite marvelously. But here, Vizard trying to say something about that. Perhaps, as we've touched on time and time again, not the best Samus yet, but he definitely has some potential.
Oh, absolutely. He definitely has. He just needs to travel a little bit more when he can, of course, when we all can. Get me that friggin' vaccine, please. I just want to get stabbed by that syringe already so I can travel again. But hey, we're going to have to wait and see. For now, it seems that these two really don't need to keep their distance. Vizard is trying to. He is trying to just camp him out a little bit more, but BestNess just keeps him over there in the ledge. The ledge trap game from BestNess is also some of the best I have ever seen. He puts on so much pressure with the PK Thunder and then the yo-yo and all that stuff. So you really have to think twice about the way you're going to recover. But we see that Vizard just made a really good choice, but now the PSI Magnet, that's actually going to start to come into play, I think. He had not been using it that much, and now that he realizes how Vizard is recovering, how Vizard is doing the ledge traps, we might just see some more PSI Magnet to heal up.
And I'm just straight up always amused about BestNess's resilience by the ledge. But here, and as I say that, like, he just gets so creative, both on the offense and the defense. And here it was Vizard's turn, but instead of going for the dash attack and settling himself up for just some damage, he tried to go for the extension. Almost a reset, but managing to stand straight up instead of putting himself on a hard knockdown there. And Vizard, he manages to take the jump, and oh, that was it. He was trying to cut off BestNess's path to the ledge, but didn't manage to do so. However, he does find himself in a pretty comfortable position as he keeps racking up the percent and maybe even overextending a little. I just hope that he manages to, well, keep his advantage, because if not, BestNess, you already know, he brings in the pain very fast.
Definitely. He just built up that percent so quickly, especially with those PK fires. One of the better users of the move as well. He just does not spam the move as much. He knows when to use it. He knows when to properly go for it. And that's the second up throw. He was trying to get the second stack with it as well. It's a really solid kill option. Usually when Samus's players play more aggro, you don't expect that. There are very few Samus players who actually optimize these options. And to see someone go for the grab so often makes you really uncomfortable playing against it, and you don't really know how to properly respond to it. That's why Vizard keeps going for that. He keeps fishing for it. BestNess now knows. Oh no, the unsackable though, or at least he didn't get the tech. So a slight advantage for BestNess, but still, Vizard, he seems to be a little bit too reliant on that up throw to take the stock, and that's what's hurting him right now. BestNess getting all the openings he wants.
Oh, and Vizard struggling here, finally gets the hit, but it wasn't even meant to be there. BestNess still has quite a few recovery options here, ironically enough. And, well, this is just snowballing out of control for Vizard. And he didn't even shoot like the strong missile, so it wasn't going to take the stock, and BestNess is making perfect use of all this rage that he has, and he has now worked Vizard into graph percent, which means this Psychic Kid is far more dangerous now, but he is going to lose that stock to the up throw, of course. Stronger than Charizard's up throw, by the way. I don't know why that's legal, but the yo-yo sealing out that game and evening out the set.
Yes, that's 1-1 in this set so far. But yeah, I mean, Vizard was looking so desperate. He was looking for any option in the end of that game to get the kill. And he just didn't quite find any. He was going for so many interrupted grabs. He went for so many up Bs, had a shield. And yeah, BestNess just knew. He was getting really desperate. You could just play around that. When you throw your guns like that, when you show your guns like that, that's not good.
Definitely not good. Yeah. BestNess held on for dear life, and he knew His win condition was just rack up as much percent as I can right now. Just that to guarantee that even if he takes the stock, like I'm still in a very, very comfortable position. And of course, Ness has a bunch of very fast, very strong hitboxes. He can do nair, he can do backer, he can get a grab. And so he can allow himself to play much more comfortably. And, well, BestNess knew exactly how to play the percentage game and making Vizard's life as hard as possible. And this game in number 3, it's where we're going to see how it pans out, how it all goes, and how it all comes to be as well. Pokemon Stadium 2, excellent stage for zoners. But BestNess also has quite a few stuff here with PK Fire near the platforms.
Yes, actually, what I would like to see from him is to go for the stage control, and we see him flop around those platforms, Pokeball and stuff. Is he gonna try to get the Gimp? I think he's going for it. Is he gonna get it though? Oh my god, the pressure on top of Vizard when he's trying to make it back. Dude, he can't grab the ledge. The edge is closed. The edge is closed, Vizard.
It saved him. He saved him. He definitely did. That was pure hubris, but he is still almost gonna get that. But the fair, it did close it out. Those hitboxes are humongous, and they are working perfectly here. BestNess just putting up a show.
0 to death as well, by the way. The longest 0 to death I have seen, more like a perfect stock, I would say, but still, he didn't let Vizard do a thing in that first stock of his. And Vizard still has yet to find any real game plan here. I mean, I don't think...
No jump! He has no jump! My man is suffering!
Oh, no!
Oh, my... He tried to... He got it! Like, he actually was gonna get it! BestNess was definitely gonna get that stock. I don't know why it didn't happen. Well, of course, it clanked under the stage, but BestNess did get that read.
Yeah, he was actually definitely going for it. He was trying to put on a show. It just did not work in the end, but still, look at that. Vizard has to work so hard to put any percent onto BestNess, whereas this guy can just face him out of shield. Vizard is still getting desperate, and he's only putting on some percent. He gets his charge shot, but that neutral air puts him at a very bad spot once more. So yeah, BestNess just having the time of his life here in the stage.
Oh, and I thought he was going to wait for the landing and get the grab, but BestNess had other plans in mind, but those still concluded in the fact that he was going to take that stock. And well, I don't know, is he going to get creative on this last one, or is he going to be just all business and close it out to keep moving himself onto bracket? Because not to count Vizard out, of course, we've seen crazier things happen, but this is definitely looking very rough for my man Vizard.
Yeah, this one's looking like you can actually, just say it's done, because look at that. Even BestNess even recovering some damage. Vizard gets stuck here, but yeah, he needs to pull off the comeback of his career right now if he wants to make anything happen. Like, he has to play perfectly, and it seems like it's not going to happen. These edge guards have been so good for BestNess. Dude, the carries onto the stage, man. I mean, BestNess being so creative, he didn't follow up from that, but still, it seems like everything's working in his favor right now.
It definitely is, and BestNess is, again, looking for that PK Thunder too. Vizard just gonna suffer from that back here, and BestNess making it look simple and clean. All business, as I said. Even though he did try to go for some crazy stuff, like as soon as he didn't get it, he was like, all right, I tried, and well, I'm still winning this pretty handily. And so Vizard is gonna fall, and this was loser's bracket, so he's out of the tournament, and BestNess is gonna continue fighting here to see if he can even make it to grand finals on the loser's side. Like, he's such a great player that